if you just join me, bear with me. I'm just setting everything up so I can go on the Facebook. So basically, I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial about how to drive the Class 40 on the vans, because it's one of those strange ones. It's people have asked a lot of questions about it. There's a bit of a quirk about it that you need to kind of know. But I will do that very shortly. Bear with me a second. I'm just what am I doing? I'm just putting the video link onto Facebook. Home. Where am I? Your channel. There I am, live. Let's copy that link. Put it onto my Facebook. Paste. Live stream. There. Stream Class 40 Vans tutorial on NTP BR Heavy So there we go. So that's that. So now I am live. So yeah, you got my full attention. I'm just going to put it on in the background so I can see what people are commenting. I'm making sure that I can hear it. Yeah, it's working. Right, okay, so thank you. If you're watching it in replay, thanks for joining. Right, okay, so yes, this is going to be a quick tutorial. It's not going to be too long. It's going to be the vans with the Class 40. There's two sets. There's one from Leeds and there's one from... there's one from Huddersfield. Well, let's have a look. Let's do... I'm going to do the summer so everything's all bright, and also it might make it feel warm. Summer clear. Lovely. I'm going to do the Class 40. I'm going to just do the basics 40/0. But you can switch liveries, by the way, if you didn't know. If you press square, you can change to the domino head box. But I'm going to go back to the traditional round doors. Okay. So, if you just have a look through, you can, on the Class 40, you've got these vans to Leeds. So that is the... I think that's the one off. Yeah, that's one off Huddersfield. There's also another one off Newton Heath. Is that the one? Fuel up and run light engine to Manchester Victoria. That's just the engine. There we go. Newton Heath. No, van collection. There we go. So that is the collector rate of vans in readiness for a mainline move. No. BG's to Manchester Victoria. Oh yeah, I've done that one. Where is it? I'm sure there's one where you have to... Newton Heath depot move. Haul these... Ah, here he is. This is the one. So this is where you take the vans to Leeds from Newton Heath, to Huddersfield. So let's go into this one. So now, again, anyone who watches my videos, I use manual controls. I don't use immersive mode or anything like that. I try to use the controls as manual as possible. But this is just basically a quick tutorial just to get you to understand how to start with Class 40 and how to get the vans moving. Because there's an issue when you first start in this this service, you can't move them. You have to set something up to get the train moving properly. So I can quickly show that now. Okay, so here we are, the good old Class 40. So the Class 40. Oh. Just loading up. The Class 40 then, this is number 2 end. Yeah, so this is you're in number 2 end by default. Now the issue with being in number 2 end is you need to change the braking system. So at the moment the train is in air brake mode and the vans unfortunately need to be in vacuum mode. So to get vacuum mode sorted, you need to go into the number 1 end. So get out your chair, jump down. Jump in, and then go to the back, this back wall, be on the second man side, and then you just change your brake system selector to backup, and you can have it on passenger. It doesn't matter because it's a van train anyway. Is that done? Get that door shut. You can see why I've chose summer, can't you? Just so you can see everything properly. Close that door. Right, lovely. Right, let's get the cab set up then. So for those who are now, although there's no AWS on the NTP anyway, so there's no point setting up the AWS. But if you want to have a quick, just in case you use it on a different route, on the Class 40 to activate the AWS, you have to unisolate it, and then you use the AWS cab change end lever to do it. This is like most engines, and then you acknowledge it there. That's it. So the AWS is on, although there's no AWS on the NTP. I thought if I show you, if you use this Class 40 on a different route which has got AWS, you know how to set it up. So okay, so let's go through the finer details. Let's turn the master key on. The engine's already running, so we don't have to turn it on. Forward, lovely. I like having my lights on, all the lights and stuff. If you're doing everything manually, i.e. you're not using a keyboard or anything, all the lights and stuff are up here. So I'll just turn one on. So cab light, tail lights, instrument light, which I'll turn on, and then your lower centre markers, which are all discs. Now, I think if you get out the cab a minute, I'm sure you can actually change the discs. Yes, you can. So you can actually physically change the discs and turn them off and turn them on. This goes back to the old school indicating, so that one's on. I'll shut these ones off. They would like traditionally be your tail lamps. So I'm going to put, oh no, they're your tail lamps there, aren't they? So I'm going to do a triangle shape, I think. And I'll put them on. So yeah, you can customise your lights to be whatever you want. So yeah. So let's just get back in the cab. Oh. There we go. Right, so the lights then. What did I say? The top. That's the tail lights. So I've got the top centre marker, lower centre marker, I haven't got on, and the lower left marker on. Lovely. Okay, so just got to get current out of here. It's 15 mile an hour, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to turn off my hood, like I always do. There's a slight climb as well. Let's get going. So just drop. Oh, that's throttle. Apologies. So just make sure your brakes work. Yep. Dropped it down. You got a bit of bar. That's air in it, so you need to. That's air. That's a loco air brake. Lovely. And let me just drop that down. And off it goes. We have. Just put the throttle on. Should be able to get moving now. Open the window for a bit of fresh. As we're slightly climbing, I'm going to give it a bit of beans. The sub signal, the dolly on the ground's off. Right, it's 15, so I'm going to shut off. I don't like shutting off too fast. You get that over revving noise. So this is an interesting route because you come out of Newton Heath, drop down towards Miles Platting, but you don't go through Miles Platting, you turn left and do the Miles Platting triangle and then go onto the main line of Huddersfield. Speed a little bit. Vacuum brake is a bit less responsive to air brake. So there you go, look, we're moving. Nice and easy, look. You see that line over there? You can actually come in from that line. There's a couple of, there's an empty stop that goes, Manchester Victoria, avoids Miles Platting and comes in this way. I think it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So off that goes. Let's get back in the cab. So this starts rolling down. As you can see, I've got the feather to go around the curve. I think it's 20 now. Yeah. Just gonna feather the throttle a little bit. Oh, what's happened to my video? Oh, so my video gone blank on the my YouTube video. Let's turn that off. Going a bit fast. Now the speed round there is 10 mile an hour, so I need to get slowing down a little bit here. You're probably used to, if you've got the West Somerset Railway, you'll probably be used to the back and brake trains, because they use back and brake on the West Somerset Railway trains anyway. Dropping downhill, aren't we? Look, so there you go. So it's really, Backham is such a fine art, as you can see. Look. Mile an hour all around this curve. Even though it's uphill, it feels like I'm dropping downhill. I don't think it is uphill. I think that's wrong. That it feels like it's got the gradients the wrong way around. I wonder if it's because I'm in the number 2 end cab. I'm sure I saw Lawrence Hopkins talking about this, but I thought he was only on the class 20s. But yeah, it's telling me that the gradients... Oh, now I'm going downhill. Or am I going uphill? I think I'm going uphill now, you know. I don't think I'm going downhill at all. This is an uphill climb. So I think that's wrong. I think that gradient profile's wrong. Use me guts. Let's get going. Beautiful. Signals are off. Yeah, I think the gradient profiles are wrong, it would appear. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh. Take it steady over that junction. Still 10 mile an hour. But then we're onto the main line then, so all fun and games. Yeah, the gradient profile's wrong. Oh no, Nate's saying it's uphill. Okay. Interesting. But it is uphill anyway, so... Interesting. Thought they were all over the place. There we go. And also that's weird how it's viewing free cam from the back of the engine. Clink, clank, clink, clank, clink, clank. Well, we're out on the main line now, so I can open up. Let's do it. Let's do it. So there we go, we're on the main line and we're off. So that's how you get your train moving. My ampers are a bit, my amps are spinning slightly. I wonder if I'm doing a bit of wheel spinning. But yeah, so there you go, the train is on its way. I mean, the vacuum mode is on passenger, but I wouldn't have thought it'd make any difference with the vans. I mean, we're certainly speeding up, so I'm not too worried. Oh, we're nearly 45 mile an hour, so it can't be too bad. So yeah, there we go. That's basically how to get the Class 40 moving on the van train. So this goes all the way to Huddersfield now. You go into the sidings, and then you can continue on to Leeds on a separate service. So there it goes, look. So lovely. There you go. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Short and sweet, I know. And I'll be back soon with another one. Take care.